I thought in undergrad that getting a PhD would make my choices for jobs smaller, but it really has only really broadened my area of expertise. There's so many things that I could do. I really want a role where I get to interact with people. I do not want to be locked at a computer for the rest of my life. That is not the kind of work I want to do.
What did I do? The thing I had units to do last week, I was able to just like click through really quick. So that scatter plot, because all of the objective values were pretty much the same, and I was wondering if there were any in there.
Feeling?
I am better now. Very terrifying experience.
Do you know what set it off?
I was on my normal walk and it started thunderstorming for the full last half, 20 minutes, and I walked by, I think it was something I inhaled because I walked by a construction site. I was under the train tracks and I walked by a bunch of stuff in the storm, and as soon as I got inside I was choking on my something. I thought I was choking on something, and it was my uvula that was the size of my tongue.
Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. Of course.
Well, I will let you go, and I will see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Bye. Good morning, friend. Good morning, friend. Welcome or welcome back to my channel and another episode of PhD Diaries. I am Quin. I'm 27. I'm an applied mathematician in systems modeling and analysis PhD, ABD, and for fun, I make lifestyle content about staying authentic while elevating and transforming throughout life. I am studying to get my degree at Virginia Commonwealth University, and my primary area of focus is mathematical biology. As an applied mathematician with an interest in pathology, I use biology, computer science, and mathematical techniques to model the body as a system in order to understand its dynamics. I create dynamic mathematical models of these real-world systems using ODEs, networks, machine learning algorithms, statistics and regression, and all kinds of other mathematical techniques. So my dissertation research has been about dynamic mathematical approaches for understanding pain and sickle cell disease. I am nearing the end of my program. I am defending in the next 3-4 weeks. I will be walking across the stage, and I am now looking for a job so that when I graduate, I have somebody to pay me. So that is where I am in my journey, and today is Wednesday, April 17th. It's Wednesday, April 17th, and today is the spring career fair here at VCU. And I've known friends who have gotten jobs or internships or whatever from these career fairs, literally in my program. So I'm not gonna sleep on it this year. I've gone maybe 2 other times in the 5 years I've been here, so this will be my 3rd time. So that's what we're doing today. And I was like, what a perfect opportunity to just talk about this job hunting experience, what I'm looking for, what my CV looks like, what my resume looks like, what I can do with this degree, just all job hunt career things, because that's where we're going. This PhD Diaries will not end when my graduation is here, because I will then just be a PhD, and it will still be PhD Diaries. So we're gonna start the career part now. We're gonna start it now. I just sent my CV and resume to my advisor so she could print it out for me. I was gonna figure out how to print it out myself. She was like, yeah, I'll do it. Bless up, sister, bless up. And I used to have business cards that would like take you to my website, but I don't know where they are. Not a single clue where they are. I had a bunch, so I know I didn't give them all away, but I have no idea where they are, so oh well for that. But I used to have a business card where on the back there was a QR code that someone could just take a picture and then boom, I'll take them to my website, because I do have a website. Also something I want to upgrade, but I think I should go through my website too. Damn, let me add that to today's to-do list. Because I have also shown other PhD students and other grad students what I have on my website in regards to what you should put, because sometimes we don't know what do you even use a website for. So I've been using it for all kinds of things, and even though I'm going to show it to you today, I am going to revamp it afterwards. So anyway, today's agenda is going to the career fair, and I have a meeting afterwards, and then I hopefully will go to the gym. I'm feeling better from my allergy reaction experience the other day, and I think I can make it to the gym like a-okay, and then we'll come back and talk more about job hunt things and go to bed, because I gotta get back on my routine. So yeah, we're gonna get the day started. I took down my hair. I feel like I've had those twists up for a couple weeks. I washed my hair in the twist a couple days ago to refresh the smell and cleanliness. So I feel fine like taking them down now. I think it's nice that they're freshly curled, because once they start falling, I don't know what to do with it. Let's get ready for the day. Let's put on our Dr. Jones hat. Per.
I may never say your name on my phone. Am I even trying? Can we even try again? No, I go. No. Am I even trying? Can we even try again? No, I go. No. I guess the thought of the idea. Wait, yeah. From the west coast to the east coast, I'm gonna lose interest.
Twister. If you scared, you need to run this up. I would never. What's that in the sky? Put me in the spot so I'm so out.
Last night I started talking to my car. She said I'm done with your time before you can't refuse my service. Service.
I wonder if y'all can hear that the way I can hear that, but I feel like I need the light, so who knows? Let's see. Does it make a difference? I'm gonna say yes, but also the noise makes a difference, but whatever. Well, I finished getting ready. I feel like I want to talk about me actually getting over the anxiety enough to start these job applications, because it has been real. I would definitely call it anxiety and not imposter syndrome, because I know I'm talented. Like, I've made too many vlogs, I've written too many papers, I done gave too many talks, you know what I'm saying, to be like, do I deserve a job? Of course I do. Like, that wasn't the problem. It's definitely been more so anxiety with like, my defense isn't here yet and I haven't walked yet. So it just feels like, do I have the right to say that I am graduating? It's more like that. Like, it's more a concern about like, I'm telling y'all I'm graduating and I want to be hired soon as fuck, but like I haven't walked yet. But like I'm saying this, it just feels like lying, but it's not, because I am graduating. So, you know, and I was doing that Virgo thing and one of my mentors called me out on it. I've been networking, sending emails, as y'all saw in like those previous videos, and so I have met with people. And one of my mentors, I was showing her my resumes and my CVs, and I was like, yeah, I've made one for this industry, this industry, this industry. She was like, stop. She said, I don't want to see anything else. She said, you are procrastinating by trying to get yourself ready, and you're going to get yourself ready out of a job, because while you're making these resumes, other people are submitting. I know it feels like things aren't done yet and then you don't want to submit, but now is the time. A job isn't going to appear in your apartment, and preparing all the CVs and cover letters and tables and lists in the world is not going to get you a job. Submitting to these jobs is going to get you a job. And I was like, read me down, like very much so. Like, you know, I feel like we've all been in that stage of like, I'm gonna just buy my new I'm gonna buy my new planner, my new pens, my new pencils. I'm gonna organize and make a plan and get it all pretty and organized. Everything's gonna be great. And then we just sit there and look at it, and then we don't do the shit, but like we planned it out. I feel like I definitely have been able to get myself past that point usually, but for this, it took her saying that to me to be like, you're right, like I'm as ready as I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? So what am I waiting for? Like, if I keep waiting, these job openings are gonna close, or somebody else gonna get the job before they even knew about me. So like, only way they gonna know about me is if I put my name out there. So I really had to just get over that anxiety. I'm just really grateful that she told me that, because I needed that push, because I was definitely gonna spend another 3 days just writing resumes instead of submitting apps. And now I have submitted 2 apps, and I've already had an interview with like a potential postdoc. So just like needed to hear that advice. So I'm here to share it with you. There's only so much getting ready. Like if you're at the end of your journey, or you're like submitting grad school applications and you made your list, or you're trying to decide, like there comes a point where you just have to make the decision and make the push and step out on faith. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Like I've done the work up until now, and that has to speak for itself, and then I get to speak for me. I get to speak for what I've learned. I get to speak to what I want to do. I get to speak to like a whole bunch of stuff I get to speak to. So that's where I'm at now. I need to put on some earrings. I've decided already on what I'm gonna wear. I've really been liking that hairstyle of like pulling my hair back with my locks. That's been really cute to me. Ooh. It's like cute but also casual kind of, and a lot less hassle than trying to like get a hair tie to do exactly what I want. So word, look at my baby locks. They're really baby locking. I love them. I love them so much. I am gonna bobby pin them back though. I don't know where my second bobby pin is, but yeah, you generally can't see them because I have them like pinned back. So I have to find my other bobby pin. I don't know where she is. She might be up front, but yeah, I had to get over the anxiety, and now I'm in a place where I'm like, I can do this. I'm gonna put my name out there, like literally, like just like with my YouTube channel, I'm posting shorts and like posting on Instagram. Like people aren't going to know you until you get your name out there, until you promote yourself, till you press submit, post, share. Okay, let me get dressed. Because it's time for the career fair. I gotta pick up my resume from my advisor's inbox. She said she left it in the office inbox for me, and then we're gonna go see who's gonna hire me on the spot. Anybody gonna hire me on the spot? I speak positivity into my life. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? This is the fit. I wore this dress last at a presentation maybe a 1.5 years ago, and some blue shoes. Amen. I have lotion on my hands. Light nigga, dark nigga, rich nigga, poor nigga, Run nigga. Run nigga. See it. More to see niggas run the morning like fly. See it. I like this one better, but I could carry less in it. I like this one better for carrying, so. I ain't shaking my hip. I'm just making sure I got the wig. How we move? Tell me why the name of my inbox is this. That's not my name, so I took it off. But like when I look in here, it got my name. So everybody else's name right, but mine. You know what I'm saying? These be the subtle racisms as to why I don't come on campus. But you know, whatever, I guess, you know, micro aggressions. I'm just here to get my resumes. Here to get my resumes printed out, amen. While I'm in here, I can change into my shoes. The career fair was so good. It could have been better. There were definitely just a lot of stuff there that isn't exactly up my alley. I think it was more successful for some of my other friends because they're more keen on working in government and that kind of stuff and teaching, whereas I'm not really going for teaching. But anyway, let me talk about what I am looking for, what I'm looking for on this job hunt. So before I went out there, I printed out my CVs and like, so I did get a couple people's cards and, you know, taking note of some opportunities. I have an interview on Monday, you know, I gave my number out, like definitely relatively successful, but nothing too like super memorable, I'd say. But I printed out my resume, which is just 2 pages, and it's much more buzzwordy, like based on the things that I know people are looking for in the hot topics like machine learning, data visualization, data analytics, software. It's like really highlighting those like things that'll stick out. I was told that when it comes to resumes, people just kind of glance over and they see things like applied math, technology driven, like they're just looking for buzzwords. So that's kind of what this is, but still in line with what I've actually done, versus my CV, which is 3 pages and much more detailed and actually lists my academic accomplishments. So there's a section for publications that's not on my resume. There's a section for presentations that's not on my resume. There's a section for memberships and organizations that's not on my resume. So, you know, some things are cut down. So I do have 2 different kind of CV resume things that I am using. Both of these are still kind of in line with industry and research positions is what I have made them for. And I have been submitting them in person now, but I've primarily been looking online for jobs like every other person. In general, it's my understanding that academic and government jobs want your CV. They care about like how many publications you have and that kind of thing, whereas industry is definitely more results driven, numbers driven, skill driven. So less where did you publish and more so what did you contribute to publishing, what did you do on that research team. So that's the kind of difference in how I made these two. So those are my like materials, and I'm submitting these in person. I'm submitting them on LinkedIn. I'm submitting them on Handshake, which is an app I believe a lot of schools use for career services. I'm submitting them on mathjobs.org or .com, I forget which one it is. There's usajobs.com, there's Indeed. I mean, wherever I can find it is wherever I can find it. I've been networking, like y'all saw. I've sent out emails to people I know. I still have more to send out, but I've been sending out emails. I've been applying on LinkedIn, and I'm just at the point where I have a giant list that I will show y'all later today when I get back home. But I have a list of at least like 30 opportunities that I'm submitting for, that I'm working my way down. I'm by no means like an expert. I'm just sharing like how this is going for me. So I've made a giant spreadsheet of everywhere I want to apply, the deadlines, what I need to know about it, and I'm customizing my cover letters, which I will also show later, to submit to these jobs. So that's where I'm looking, and the kind of jobs I'm looking for. Essentially, what I want to do as a mathematical researcher is do disease research. I aim in my work throughout my life to help decrease the public health disparity gap for Black Americans and other minorities. So I use applied math to deeply understand disease systems, hospital systems, organizations. I've been taught operations research. I've been taught statistics. I've been taught ODE modeling. I have experience working on interdisciplinary teams. I am a very much so people person. I love talking about policy and organization, project management, working with people to help them understand the math, and then letting them help me understand how to make my math better. So I'm looking for any kind of job that will just allow me to do that, that will give me some data science experience with some more hands-on data. The data sets I've used in grad school have not been that large for my work, so I would love to see what it's like to work with bigger data sets, or even the reverse, to like even minor or smaller data sets where I get to do some like assays, working with more direct data. I really want a role where I get to interact with people. I do not want to be locked at a computer for the rest of my life. That is not the kind of work I want to do. I definitely want a job where I get to speak to people, talk about policy, spread awareness, talk about what I'm doing, like any kind of health science communication. I kind of want my channel to also kind of be an intersection of that, you know, encouraging people in STEM and STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. So that's kind of my personal mission. So I've been applying for data scientist roles. I've been looking at postdocs. I've been looking at research scientists. I've been looking at data analytics or analyst jobs. So anywhere with those kind of titles, or I'll just type in apply mathematician. I've recently been told about consulting as a potential option for a job. So just really exploring all the options. I thought in undergrad that getting a PhD would make my choices for jobs smaller, but it really has only really broadened my area of expertise. There's so many things that I could do. I will say I did ask at these tables, like, do you all have a need for data analytics, project management, or a mathematician whatsoever? And a lot of them were like, no, not at this time. So not everyone needs that, and I'm glad that I know at least that much about like what I want to do, so I don't just like take whatever, you know, like, no, I have a specific skill set. This is what I'm good at. While I may not get the chance to do like exact disease research right after, I still want to use skills I've gained. I didn't spend the last 27 years to not use this, at least for a little bit. I know some people who have like, they don't want to do the research they did, they want to like switch altogether. Everybody got their own thing, okay? I actually am really passionate about problem solving and pathology, so I really want to find a job that lets me do that entry-level internship, whatever that means. So that's what I'm looking for. But as an applied mathematician, it doesn't have to be disease. It could be financial modeling. It could be data analytics for, you know, a team or a bottle service or something. Like, you can use math for anything. So there's a wide variety if I get desperate. But for now, while I'm in the midst of writing my dissertation, I'm looking for research jobs. So that's the plan. It is currently 2:27. I met up with one of my friends at the career fair. She's an amazing artist here in Richmond, and she was like, let's go get food since we both here. So we're gonna go get food. She went to go change her clothes. I have on these slides that I brought with me because I ain't really think about changing, but that's fine. And then I have a meeting at 4. Word up. So yeah, we're gonna go get food. I'm gonna have my meeting, and then I'm gonna go home to change into my gym clothes. But yeah, I want to show y'all whenever I get home, I want to show y'all my presentation that I made. That's kind of like my selling point for myself that I even gave at my postdoc interview last week that went really well. And I also want to show y'all my job app database that I've made on Notion that I'm legitimately using and no longer using to procrastinate, but actually using to submit jobs. So we'll go over that later. But for now, I'm just gonna chill, and I'm also see if I can move this meeting with Ivan. I don't know. I'm still kind of recovering from yesterday. If you saw my my YouTube community, you saw I had a little allergic reaction. So, oh my gosh, and my girl Tessa's dissertation announcement just went out. I'm so proud of my sister. I'm so proud of her. Proud of her down, okay? I need to update my signature. Hi, what have I been calling him? I hope all is well. I had a medical emergency. Would you mind if we rescheduled this meeting for next week at the same time? Kind regards. Let's read it again. All right, because yeah, it just doesn't seem like I have what I would like to give at this meeting today. So great. Awesome. So yeah, let's get some food. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna go to the gym, and then we're gonna come home and grade, girl.
By being like, yeah, just don't sleep around or something like that. And I'm just like, yo, these gynecologists are out of hand.
Like, this is crazy.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Bro, I just want a crab ring, bean, and fries.
We got wings, we got ramen. Very much so celebrating getting some jobs. We're definitely manifesting abundance in our lives right now. This is Diamond, also incredible artist, psychologist, student, entrepreneur. She has her own open mic night. She has her own everything. Like,
thank you, boo.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, we actually just ran into each other at the VCU career fair, and there was over 75 employers. And as soon as I saw the invitation, I said, yep, because your girl just quit her job back in January, thinking that I was doing something to break out of the monotony of my 9-to-5 routine. I mean, I had that research job for about almost 2 years, so I figured, hey, our napkin just Oh shit.
It's okay, I will get some more.
Yes. But I figured, hey, I'm young, you know, I can hop around in my career, I can do different things. I got God, he got me. Like, I have all good intentions, but the reality of it is, the job market sucks.
Sucks so bad right now.
So bad. I don't know. Did you say it's because of election season?
That's what somebody told me, that there was like 2024 an election year, and they're being real picky about who they hire with their fiscal stuff or whatever, because they don't know what they'll get or something. I don't even know.
And that kind of does make sense, because it could affect their finances or economy. Who knows?
You know, yeah.
Either way, it seemed easier to get a job before I even graduated high school. Before I even got my bachelor's degree, that's how I got my VCU job as a research assistant. So I'm like, how is it that with a high school diploma, with a bachelor's degree, with qualification and skill, it's harder than it ever has been before?
You know?
Like,
and it's so intimidating, because it's like, because so many people aren't getting jobs, there are also people we're competing with who are like experienced and all this other stuff. So I'm like, I feel personally just concerned about, like, I know I have a good application, but there's a lot of good applications because ain't nobody getting hired.
Exactly.
So it makes it feel like that much more, you know,
competitive. It's cutthroat. It's actually very cutthroat.
Yeah.
And it actually affected my mental health. Like, it made me realize.
She got that water.
Hey man, got that water.
Don't act like you don't know. Giddy up, down. Lie up, hey. Can hear her body howl. Lie up, hey. I ride it. Every time I ride it, make it look so good. What a tragedy. Hey, riding while we tryna get away. Riding while we tryna catch a wave. That's so sexy, I'm going. Hey, on the run. Tap me on the shoulder when you reload the gun. Tyrant. Never try to justify it. Boy,
with Diamond was really good. I'm so happy I caught some of our conversation, and then we just kept talking after my camera died. And I'm finally home in my gym clothes. Green day. It's leg day. I'm going to take it relatively easy today. I just want to actually at least do each of my sets and get my walk in, probably on the gym track, and then we're going to come back, and I got some work to do. I need to decide which will get done tonight. Of the 3 things I have to do, I need to do some revisions, I need to do some editing, and I need to do some grading. None of them have to be done like by midnight or something, but I want to get one done today, and then maybe the rest done tomorrow evening or morning, whatever, because I have a meeting in the evening. You get what I'm saying. There are computer things I need to do when I get back, so I need to go ahead and go so I can go ahead and get back. So yeah, I've made my pre-workout. I'm eating a protein bar snack. I have some cheesy tuna, more protein. I've had a cup of water. Okay. And I'm doing my pre-gym hype ritual with my music and my dancing. Real hashtag embodiment practices. So we're gonna go to the gym, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm out of. Yeah. How you looking calm, baby, in spite of the body stretching, now your pinstripes. Got so much to tell you, come on inside. Hey. You was MIA from the invite, tryna give me daps with my hands tied. All I wish for, if you could go my way. Yeah, been had me from the start. You've been on my radar for too long. Want you to stay, babe. You'd never say the word. I could give you the world, girl, won't you? Try me, I bet you gon' like it. Lava, baby, lava, yeah, me, lava, with me, baby, yeah. Lava, baby, lava, yeah, me, lava, with me, baby, yeah. Ain't no other girl hotter than you, girl, you next up. All we gotta do, we could pick up where we left off. Always wanted you, baby, we can be the best us. Oh yeah, yeah. Been around the block, but I'm back cause you the best out. Girl, I know you tired cause the world don't got you stressed out. This is our chance, baby, don't you let it pass us. Come over, yeah. Been had me from the start. You've been on my radar for too long. Want you to stay.
You're pretty swell.
Those petty ones can't fuck with me.
Why?
'Cause I'm a clever girl.
Tom's place.
To the Beyonce Cowboy Club Act 2.
In the rodeo chinning circuit. Oh. My family living died in good on you. Wildfire burnt his house down. Insurance ain't gon' pay no thing today. Yeah.
Fuck it. It's women. It's yours, baby, you would crash it. Oh, make it nasty. There's an eagle in the backseat. Everything bigger than take. Dance.
Running through the river. Forgot I was making tea. Thank you, stove. Bounce on that shit. Dance. That's right, Beyonce mother. Yes, right. tonight. I did like the mix I did yesterday, but I like this mix also. Okay. Running through the river. That's why Beyonce's the singer, not me. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am grading / editing this video. Gym was good. Got my 10K steps. I did my workout. I'm feeling good. I'm breathing well. Grateful for life. And while I'm on my computer, I remember I said that I was going to show y'all a few things. So I got 3 things to show you. So stick with me. Stick with me. Okay. So for my job hunt and what I am doing, I have a few things that I am utilizing. And I guess I'll show you my website first, because it's the thing that still needs to be updated, and then I'll show you the things that are more updated, right? Okay. So let me start a screen recording. So this is my personal / professional website. When you click the link at the top of my name on YouTube, on anywhere, or you type my name into Google, this is what comes up. So like I represent myself, right? I haven't updated this high key in a minute as far as like this information, and now that I have updated it on my CVs and stuff that you saw kind of earlier, I realized how kind of out of touch it is, in the fact that like there's more buzzwords I could use, more I could say about my experience, etc. So I feel like I want to update this. I don't know when the fuck I'll get to that, considering everything else I am doing, but it is something I realized I want to do. So we'll see what I end up procrastinating on and getting this done with. So yes, welcome page. My website is essentially a digital version of my CV. So in the way that I have here on the front, my title, how to reach me, and a quick blurb about myself is like the top of your CV, where you have your name, your email, a summary statement, right? And then I have my about me, and here is my personal mission, which is like some background about my experience, what I am here for, you know, what college I went to, what I'm doing. Like I feel like I could add more to this. And even so, I have some extra stuff on this page that I feel like you can't tell unless you're looking for it. So also under about me, I have my actual CV, which has not been updated to the current version, but I have my CV so that anyone on here could like scroll through and see it, be like, And then also on my about me, I have a sub tab for my activities and training, where you can see like the things I have spearheaded in grad school. So like how in my CV, there's a section for memberships and organizations and leadership. You can see picture proof of that here, of these experiences. Also under about me, I have my contact me form. So like a straight up, you saw something you like, my number ain't even updated, LMAO. You saw something you like and you would like to work with me, so you submit something here. So that is my like professional, like who am I? And then research interests. When you click research interest, it gives a quick blurb about computational biology and like what mine is. And I actually think this is still pretty accurate, but there's so much more I could say. Like this could be so much longer. Like, oh, I just want to update this going through this, but I can't do it right now. Like the ADHD me is like, let's do it now, but I can't. Anyway, also I have a research abstract here. So many other ones I could add, or I could just update this to my dissertation abstract. I could put some of this all on one page. Some of this I could make like clicky preview, like, you know what I mean? Like I just have visions now, and I'm like, I could update this. And then I have my publications. Also, just like this is proof of my work. Like you can probably click on it on my CV, but if you come to my website, you can straight up read the paper, straight up download it, straight up see where it's from. So I have my 3 publications, which I should now update because it's 4 with my name on it. And then my presentation and posters. So proof that I have presented what my poster looks like, me at my poster, my name on the, you know what I mean? Like, then also an actual presentation that I have given. Like it is my research, I can share it. So literal just proof of my CV, like CV expanded, right? And then I have also my website. This is not much to do with my job hunt, but it is on my website because it speaks to my skills, is my Live with Quin page. I hope this is still updated. You know what I mean? Like we really have to check around our stuff to make sure it's accurate. So Live with Quin, I have PhD vlogs, self-improvement, work-life balance, fitness and wellness, you know, diversity and STEM representation. Yes, period. So like general what I do on YouTube, if you care about that. And then under this is where people often have been clicking on. So like the Better Choices Planner, my email list, my digital planner review. So if you want to sign up to be on my email list, you see all the perks that you get here. If you want to sign up for the free planner, you enter your email address here and you download it for free. If you downloaded it and you liked it, then you might as well leave a review and let me know so I can know what you enjoy. And then I also have the content creators planner that I made mostly for myself. And so like on this website, it's just everything you would need to know about myself, just like about like from my CV. Like if you sent my CV and you clicked on my website, this would just be proof, you know, turning the words into pictures type vibe. So if you are contemplating making a website as a mathematician or whatever, I would just view it as a portfolio of your work. Have you presented things? Have you written things? Have you done work? Like, do you have code you could show? I was in a meeting recently where they were like, if you have a GitHub or you have a work project you could share, or like an organization system or a free Notion template, or, you know, you have, you know, model schematics that you could share or results that you could share, like very clear. This is the work I've contributed to. Like so many things you could put on your CV to expound upon, on your website to expound upon what they might already know about you. And so just depending on like what it is you're trying to prove that you know how to do is what your website is. It's just a professional portfolio. So that's how I view my website. I know some people also said they view theirs differently. Like, we all do what we want, but this is how I am using it. And I want to update it so that if someone did find my website, they wouldn't have to search the way I just searched through the subtabs. Like I want them to kind of see that there's a lot on this website and not just these 4, you know, like I want them to know that this is expansive. So that'll happen eventually. But yes, this is my website. What made me realize I want to update this website is me making my presentation. And I high-key want to like make this a video. Like I want to zoom myself and upload it to YouTube because I love it high-key. But I made this like quick introductory slides because I can, and I've done something similar before. It was just like one slide, and I was like, I should do that again, but this time I made all the slides about me because I have so much more to say. So by making this, I was like, my website should be like this. Like this should be my website. So let's go through it. Who I am, Quin Jones, right? And I gave this presentation to somebody in an interview for a job, and we're on to the next phase. I ain't got no jobs yet, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good, it's shareable, approved. He was like, you like your own agent. So yeah. So, you know, I have a table of contents slide. I have an introductory slide. My research motivation, what I told y'all earlier about working through to decrease health gap disparities, about my passion for pathology and problem solving and my dissertation research. And then I have so many screen caps from YouTube videos and just documentation. And when I say you should document your life, I mean you should document your life. And it just really colored this, like, that I'm about what I say, that I have done this. Like I say it here, but you can see it and it's words. So it's like there was a lot of pictures on the website and the CVs are words, and this is both. So I want my website to be like this. So my research motivation, my areas of interest, you know, things I want to do and why, my research background. These are things people need to see when they get on my website, not some of that other shit. Anyway, my research background, my RU in undergrad, my research experience before my dissertation, my actual dissertation research, the tools I've used, the things I'm interested in. And then my accomplishments from these opportunities. I have my name on 4 different papers. I've been invited to speak places. I have, you know, vlogged my experience as a Black girl in STEM. I have networked with people. Like, she's a public speaker, she's a presenter, she's a writer, she's an orator, period. Okay? And then I also have more of a communications background. I am a president of SYSM at VCU. I've organized events, I lead teams, I've worked in interdisciplinary research. I have a YouTube channel where I am sharing this journey. Like, what is math research? A question I couldn't answer 5 years ago. What does grad school look like? As a mathematician, question I didn't have the answer to 5 years ago. I hope you now have the answer. I hope so many people 5 years from now will have this answer, that they will find these and be like, okay, I don't have to make grad school my whole identity. Word up. Okay? And then also more from this, I've started the We're Productive People Club, where I meet with people every week, every Sunday. We also have co-working sessions where I have a community / network of people. Absolutely love it. Communications background, for awareness, for connection, for networking. Like, she's a people person. No, I'm not just a computer girl. I am a people person, okay? And then we want to get into my career goals, because that's what they want to know. Like, how are they going to help me? What am I here for, right? So in the next 5 years, I want more disease research experience. I want to explore heart disease, lupus, diabetes. I want to use these skills for the things that have affected my family, that have affected my community. I really want to do more mathematical modeling. I've been using ODE models and, you know, statistical regression and some machine learning techniques, but I really want to get my hands dirty with bigger data sets. I want to upskill in Python. I really want to expand my computer skills and my mathematical skills, and I think that would just do so much for me. Then I also want to do some public health communications. Like, I have this communications background. I love being a people person. I love public speaking. I'm going to be on your TV probably. I'm probably on your TV right now. No cockiness, but maybe a little bit. Right? So I'm hoping for any kind of entry-level position, and I also want to be a leader in my digital products and hosting events for my community. Okay, so that's my career goals. You can help me with this by hiring me, by pointing me in the right direction, by giving me some money. Amen. I made this because he was starting to ask me questions. Like, I made a presentation. He was like, before we get into that, he was on his third question. I was like, I understand, but everything you are asking me, I've already made a presentation for. Like, he got to the career goals question. I was like, okay, can I just show you my presentation before you keep asking me things? And he was like, oh yeah. And he was like, and then he got through and he was like, oh, so this does answer all my questions. Yes, it does. I know what we're here for. I know why you're here. And then it just kind of got at the conversation, you know. And then if you wanted to see more, I pulled up a different PowerPoint. Stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. And even if I didn't show him the PowerPoint, I had the thoughts together already because I made this. So, love this. Quick about me, you know, introduction slides. And those are my tools that I'm using for meeting with people. Like, I want my website to reflect that PowerPoint a bit more. That way when people meet me, they automatically know these things and want to hire me. So hopefully, though, not to rag on my website. I think my website is great. Like, I hope that when people find my website and they see these things, that does lead them to my LinkedIn or my whatever, and they connect with me. So that's what my website is for. I link my website everywhere in my email bio. It's on my LinkedIn. It's on my PowerPoint. It's in my YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a part of my identity, and it also has my YouTube. So this is important to me. I will get the domain name eventually. What it will be, I'll decide. So yeah, and then now let's get into the last thing that is helping me with my job hunt. The last thing that's on helping me with my job hunt is my job application database that I made. So I got the template. I got a lot of templates just off of like searching Notion templates and then looking for ones I like and then adapting them to my needs. I've done that a lot. And so when I say I made it in that sense. In a way, I mean, I guess that's how everything works. We are inspired before we create. So like, even with anyway, it doesn't matter. So job application database. Job application database, where I have my current resume, my current cover letter template, and there is a template, I shared it in a previous video. And then I made an application database. I'm gonna show you the one by job type. So I'm interested in these 4 areas, right? And a postdoctoral fellowship, something more medical industry related. I'm looking for any kind of disease research specific position. So if they mention a disease in the description, then this counts as a disease research position. I'm looking for any positions that allow me to use my skills as a general applied mathematician. So disease research and math bio is like my specialty, but I have a wide array of skills as an applied mathematician. So I can do data analytics, I can do statistical regression, I can do operations research, I can do ODE modeling, I can do any kind of thing that they have as like data science or data analyst or project management. Those kind of things, because of my skills in logic and computer science, I can apply for those positions as well. And then I'm looking for research scientists. Like, I am a mathematical scientist. I'm in the Department of Mathematical Sciences. So I'm looking for research scientist positions. And the difference between the research scientist and disease research is that the research could be kind of anything medical biology related. Like, it could be anything, and then disease researchers, like I said, is very specific to diseases. So my nose is itchy suddenly, sorry. So in going through this, I'm just opening up the postdoctoral fellowship one, and in this spreadsheet I have the due date, I have the job title as advertised because that's something I'm going to copy into my cover letter. I have the company name, also something copied into my cover letter, the position tag so that it can organize it in this way. the URL that it is found at. So like wherever I found it, these are all bookmarked originally in a folder, and then I just like copied all the URLs and then I filled in the rest. And so that's what that is. So I can just, you know, as I get them done, click it, apply, and then I have the location because that is important to me. I'm fully open to relocating. I don't like have a preference for a remote job. I am fully open to where the universe and the God or whatever you want to name it guides me to. I believe that I have protection with me everywhere I go, so wherever it is, I believe I will be covered. So I'm excited to just see where opportunity takes me. And then I have this stage where it's like, am I ready to apply? Have I started it? Have I submitted it? So the options are ready to apply, got my reference letter, started, applied, followed up, signed, offered, you know, rejected. So love that. The salary, a lot of these job postings aren't listing the salary. I was told as a PhD from people in my field that the floor is $100 an hour / 70 to 80K minimum. So there's some things that I showed to like people in my field that have graduated or in my department where they were like, you should be getting paid more than that. So I'm taking that seriously. But I am writing down the salary because there are multiple things to consider. And then the last thing I wanted to share from this job application database was it helping me build some customized CVs, resumes, cover letters, whatever. I was talking with my friend and we were talking about how given the algorithms and the, you know, processing machines that the buzzwords matter, and like you got to play all different kind of Boo Boo the Clown to get a job nowadays. So I customize my CVs based on what the people are looking for. So like an industry CV is basically like my academic CV, but I'm applying to industry-based things and not really academic things. So it's just basically my resume but extended, and I showed y'all that earlier. And the difference in those are, like I said, like one has publications, presentations, and development details, and one does not. So I didn't make the communications and analyst one because I had the conversation that I talked about this morning with one of my mentors about like stop procrastinating on submitting by making these CVs. So I made the 2 industry ones, and then I wrote for myself some bare minimum job requirements after having several networking conversations. And what I've gathered is that I need a salary base of $80,000 minimum, which as a poor grad student at making less than $25K a year, that sounds like I'll be the richest person I've ever met. And then I need the benefits of paid time off and health insurance and other things like that. So like I'm glad I'm having these conversations that people are willing to be candid with me about my expectations for the job market. If you have anything negative or like you don't support abundance and what I am going to see in my expected pay increase, then you can keep them limiting beliefs to yourself. But I absolutely believe in setting standards for myself. So a minimum will be set, and I will have that conversation whenever I have to. Yes, as a woman, sometimes when we speak up for ourselves, they reject the offer. I don't think the Lord will put me in a place I'm not supposed to be. So rejection is redirection. So my standards will stay. Thank you so much. And that's about like all that I have from this database, like in the ways that it's helping me. And I'm currently just like telling myself to do at least 2 a day. I haven't done that in the last 2 days because of that medical emergency, but I am using this so that I can just, you know, set my little 2-hour timer, come here, choose the area, do it, customize the cover letter, submit it, bang. So I've created a process, a system for this because it does take some attention and some time. And then I also have the, you know, materials that I've shared throughout today to really help me supplement these things to show that like I'm saying this, but I'm for real. And those are all of the tools like electronically that I've been using to stay accountable and organized with this job hunt. I am like 4 weeks out from graduation and I am losing my mind. It might be 3 weeks. I think it's more like 3 rather than 4. I don't know. I don't want to say any closer number because it'll make my heart start palpitating. But yeah, it's get a job time. It might have been get a job time earlier, but I didn't have the confidence to do so until now. So now that I do, we got it together. We getting it done. If you saw this and you got some suggestions, you know I want them. You know I want them down below right now. Thank you so much. Yeah. So that is going to be the end of this vlog, friends. It is currently like 11 p.m. I still need to do something. I think I'm going to at least do some grading. I may not finish all of them, but I want to do some grading and do some work for the rest of this night and then drink my tea, read my book, do my, my nighttime routine that I'm trying to get back into. I believe that having these routines and systems to just bounce back into is what has kept me at least a sustainable journey. Like, I haven't backslid in a way that like I've gained an exorbitant amount of weight or that I've hurt myself in any destructive way. I have these systems, this morning routine. I have these things in place so that even if one particular day or set of hours are off, it doesn't throw off the rest of my life, because I'm just going to hop back into, okay, I normally go to the gym. Okay, I normally record. I'm supposed to record. Let's record. Like, I have these things to fall back on. So I'm feeling really proud and happy about being able to like stay as consistent as possible despite like the ebbs and flows of this journey. Like, so much I feel like is trying me right now with elevating. Like, I'm still waiting on my data. I am dealing with sudden health issues. Like, I have this, anxiety from graduating that I think is just normal. So it's like, the self-care has to be on par if I don't want to hate myself by the time graduation day comes. So really happy about that, and having my stuff organized and prepared keeps me less stressed. Like, feeling like I don't know what I'm doing and having my thoughts scattered is the worst way for me to live. So I feel so much better having just putting this all together, having thought this out. Like, I feel like when I know what I'm saying, I can say it better. I think that's just how it works. So I'm really happy with this system, and I hope you gained some insight from this on how to organize your own stuff, or what it's like looking for a job as a mathematician, what I could even do with the degree in applied math, what you could do with the degree in applied math. So, and just what I am doing, like why I am getting this degree in a general sense. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I post videos every week. If you want to subscribe for more, if you want to see me weekly, not just on your screens, but speak to me, then you should join the Reproductive People Club. Me and several other members meet weekly to hold each other accountable in community sessions. We do yoga, we talk, we share, we listen to music, we have a good time, and we even co-work to stay accountable to our like professional goals, because we are ambitious people, ambitious women. So we are meeting twice a week to just get on Zoom, hammer out some work, stay productive, body doubling hack. Okay, so if you need that, the link is in the description box. Always, always, always the Reproductive People Club. And if you need a tool, I have made a free 12-week planner called the Better Choices Planner. It's dated, it's hyperlinked, it's super cute, and hashtag unique. So if you need a tool to stay accountable to your daily goals, your weekly goals, your monthly goals, your quarterly goals, I would also click the description box, see more, okay? Many things to help us stay elevated, help myself stay elevated and accountable to these goals and these missions. And I'm speaking positivity over my life, and I am putting action and thought behind all the positivity in my words. So I have no doubt that success is on its way to me, as I am actually already successful. So I will see you in my very next video, and I can't wait to see you there. Bye, friend. Bye. I need more water. I feel like there's a lot of saliva in my mouth, but more water would be nice. Is there a way to make this presentation on my website? How do I do that?